This is gonna be a really easy project. We are gonna make a bookmark, and I'm gonna show you the pieces. So we are using a strip of just fabric, and I'll show you how we do it. Today we're gonna use foam because I want to quilt this bookmark and make it really pretty. And then for the back of I want to use the same cats. So it's like cute little cats. So come with me so I can show you the size of everything. So we have done, I cut, these are 9 inches in length, and they're gonna be 3 inches in width. And I'm gonna cut 2 of those. I did also cut foam, and I cut it in the same size, 9 by 3. And I also cut a small 3/4 inch width webbing, and I cut just about a little bit over 3 inches. So 3.5 inches I cut for this piece. Okay, so we're gonna start with putting it together. The first thing I'm gonna do is that I want to quilt my fabric, so I'm gonna put my foam behind. This is this doesn't stick, so I'm just gonna hold it in place, and I may have to put a pin just to hold it and secure it in place all the way through, just so it doesn't move. Cotton likes to move, so I want to make sure I can keep it in place. So I'm just gonna pin it both ways first. There you go. And what I would like to do, I would like to quilt it in squares. So I would like to make some squares for this. So I'm gonna take my ruler and I'm gonna go ahead and get a pencil to do that as well. Okay, so this is my pencil. Let me take this out. So this ruler has holes in between, which allows me to make those marks. I'm doing about 1 inch square, so I'm gonna get a different ruler. It's gonna be easier. This is my 1 inch square ruler, so it makes it a little easier. So I'm gonna go across, and I'm putting it on the front side, and that's okay because that's where I'm gonna sew. And just secure that corner. So I went ahead and did those lines, and I'm gonna go ahead now and go into the machine and sew. really pretty. I want to do square, so I'm going to go in the other direction now. So I put it down, and I'm going to do my lines in the opposite direction. So I just mark it at 1 inch width, and it's pencil, and the fabric is gonna go over. You can use a marker that disappears. Mine is out of ink, so I am using a pencil, and I am okay with that because you will not see that pencil at all once I finish. You'll see, because my line is very subtle, and now see, you can barely see it. Now let's go in the other direction. That looks adorable, I have to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold it in the middle, and I'm gonna create a little mark, and I may just take a tiny little cut up there just so I can be able to mark my center really nicely. Okay, and let's do that, just a tiny little cut. Okay, there you go. So by doing that cut, I can mark my center good. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my webbing, and I'm going to leave a 1/4 inch over. So I'm going to find that center and the center of my webbing, and I'm going to go ahead and raise it to about a 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold it over. There we go. And before I secure it with the other piece, I want to secure this one in place. So I do need a clip. Give me a second. So here's my clip, and I want to just hold it in place so I can get my exact center, and that piece is completely aligned. So you see how I chose this beautiful color that matches those kitty cats. So now I'm going to go in the machine, on the machine, and make sure you're not too close to the edge. So I want to have at least 5/8 of an inch. Let me see. And then I go, just about a 1/4 inch is good. Okay, and then I'm gonna backstitch and come back over and backstitch again, and you're finished. That's beautiful. So now when you lift it, you are going to have a really nice, it's in the center and looks really nice. So let's go ahead and put, since this is a directional fabric, because there's cats sitting up, I want to make sure I put it completely equal. And what I'm going to do is make sure it's level. That looks good. And I'm going to secure it with clips all the way around. And I'm going to hold it from the top because this is cotton. It does stretch. So I want to make sure I'm stretching it down as I go, little by little. I don't want to overstretch it either. I have my clips back here. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of press it down a little bit. And I do want to go both sides at the same time, so it sits nice. Oops, that flew away, I think. Oh, it's right here. Okay. For the bottom, I am going to fold it over, and I am going to fold it over. And I'm doing that because when I seal it, I want to make sure that I can turn it, and then I can just close it really nicely. So I fold it there. And if you couldn't see that, see how I folded the end over? Okay. And I'm gonna secure that end and I wanna leave it open there. So I'm not gonna sew right now there, but it's gonna have the perfect fold for when we go around. So go ahead and bring it to your machine now. And let's go ahead and sew. I do put my clip basket back here just so I can kind of drop them in there easy. Let's take that one out. And let's start. And I'm gonna backstitch a little bit. There you go. Go over. Okay, we're gonna backstitch now and finish that piece. Okay, so it looks very darling. I'm just gonna cut that little end strip right there, but I'm okay with the rest. I'm not gonna cut the rest little flyaways. I am gonna make a diagonal cut without cutting on the stitching. Okay, so you can see I didn't cut this stitch, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and that's gonna make that turn much easier. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in and turn it over. Okay, almost there. There we go. So you can go ahead, this is very small, so you can go ahead and just kind of bring your finger all the way through and push. And bring your finger all the way through and push. Okay. That looks so pretty. Oh, that looks adorable. Oh. That looks adorable. So go ahead and take it into your ironing, and I want you to give it a press. because then we are gonna go ahead and close it and finish the seam. So give it a good press. Don't put heat on the webbing. So that looks super cute, but it's not finished. It's still open at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold the bottom with a clip. There you go. Gonna sandwich it in. And what I'm gonna do, because I wanna have the border to be perfect, I'm gonna go ahead and pinch it with the clip all the way through. So when I sew, it's gonna be beautiful, okay? Okay, so that should look like that. Go ahead and put it on your machine. That looks adorable, and it's a beautiful bookmark. If you have a tag, I do like the press-on tags, so I am gonna make some tags and I'm gonna add it here, okay? Because I do like my press-on tags. I don't like they're like iron-on press-on, and but it looks gorgeous, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, and it was really cute. You can put it inside a book, and it's thin enough to not ruin the book at all, but it just to be perfect. Thank you. Bye. Like and share, like and subscribe if you like this video so I can make more.